kind of a new angle, kind of a new situation. How's everybody doing? Thank you, Blue and Marcus and Vangelis. Nice to see you guys. Thank you for being here, for heeding the call. Um, does this look strange? Why is this hitting me kind of strange? Oh, also, check this out. I'm gonna attempt a little tune. We're gonna switch up the music a little bit. Thoughts? I didn't write this. Eric Beals, hello. Is that Saber-like? Is your last name Beals? It's kind of loud, huh? Let me turn that down a little bit. Okay. Let me just get a little bit acquainted here with the mode. Chat disconnected. Give me 1 second. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, there we go. Sorry. Took me a second to realize that sound must have been a little bit crazy. I'm just going to update chat really quick so it shows up on the screen because it looks like it got disconnected. 1 moment, please hold. Please wait. Okay, does that update? Interesting. Is chat disconnected for some reason? Local file. What happened? Meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow meow. There we are. Now chat's on screen. Hey. Let's see. Saber-like is usually on the regular account on YouTube. Kyle, you made it. Hey guys. Oh, interesting. So when you want to comment, you go under Saber-like. You know, I do the same thing. You know. Hello everybody. Again, thank you guys for heeding the call to come to this urgent live stream because you know, I was going over everyone's Dream Supremes here. In fact, let me take registry of who's here right now, because it is important that everyone here gets kind of addressed a little bit. Who we got? Oh, Forgettably Charming. Hello. Might have to leave soon. The itch is strong. No worries at all. You do what you gotta do. Did you ever submit a Dream Supreme? Forgettably Charming. So we have Saber-like. We also have Kyle marking off attendance. We have Kyle. We have Saber-like. We have Vangelis. We have Blue. Hey, Blue, did you ever submit a Dream Supreme form? Oh, Mark is here. Fantastic, Mark. Check you off. Who else we got? Who else? I think I already said Marcus, right? Oh, Marcus. Perfect. And Blue. Yep, Blue. I'm gonna be a little AFK whilst driving. Oh my god, Kyle, please. Please drive. Do not worry about us. Okay. The real Saber-like, please stand up. Roll call. Mark is on his business account. And on his business account, it's third person mode, right? Hup indeed. Let me make sure the confetti works. Oh, it does. Wonderful. And, yep, got this confetti. Wonderful. Although this confetti was a little derped out. It's in the corner for some reason. Let me try to change that. Confetti pop. Where did my confetti pop go? Confetti pop. Alright, let me try it again. There we go. A little better. Perfect. Okay. Sorry to pop you guys like that. Mikhail, you pulled over. Okay. So yes, guys, I was reading over everyone's Dream Supremes and taking notes. And it occurred to me. I don't know why it took this long to occur to me. And I appreciate your commitment to the group, to the stream, and your patience with all things. Yeah, it occurred to me that, you know, there are a couple of dates coming up of people's Dream Supremes that are coming to the due date is coming up, and some people have already completed a lot of their Dream Supremes. So I just wanted to go over that a little bit and check in with everybody. The blue tabs are ones that I want to check up on, like to see how you guys are doing on your progress. And I realized I haven't filled one out. So I thought on this live stream, I'm going to fill one out too, to show you Eggies who haven't filled one out how to do that, so we can all be on board together. And honestly, it was so inspiring to read all these because just to see, like, Elsa has 2 submitted, and I think Mark has 2 submitted, and Marcus has 2 submitted, 2 different forms submitted. So to see where the changes are and the progress is really amazing. And Marcus, I realized that you actually have accomplished some stuff on your Dream Supreme. I don't know if you're aware, so I want to celebrate you. No super like, no criticisms. Okay. Yes, it is great to see everyone, Kyle. And so this new song, I'm gonna try to play it in the background a little bit so I can hear it. Let me know if it's too loud. Can you hear the song coming through the mic? Yes. You know, and I really want to kind of acknowledge the fact of how amazing it is that we are all a group of people who are pursuing something super important to us. It's really cute to see everyone's individual files and see just the active dream and how life is different for each and everybody, you know? But we all share this thing in common, this sort of desire to have a get up and go, to pursue our goals. Because that's not easy to do, you know? To disrupt what's comfortable, to strive for a meaningful and fulfilling life. Hold on. Also, please forgive me. I am still feeling very mentally impacted by the fume exposure. I'm having difficulty, like, keeping focus and thinking thoughts. So please forgive me. I'm also trying a new migraine medication that's stronger today. And my forehead burns. So I don't know what's happening. But if I seem a little out of it, please forgive. But what else is new, honestly, right? The song is barely audible, but better than way too loud at least. Wait, Forgettably Charming, it's Gum? Forgettably Charming, you're Gum. This whole time? What the fuck? Here, let me jump the music a little bit. Let me pump the jams. Gum, is it really you? Yay, Gum! Yay! Oh, I'm so happy to hear that it's you, Gum. Oh my god. Oh my god, that changes everything. Yeah. Short story for anyone that was in the Discord. I work at a place where we do, like, tech repair, and my coworker accidentally pierced the battery of an iPhone, and it caught on fire. So all this, like, lithium fumes started pluming everywhere, and we were trying to get the phone into the proper container. Like, we have different containers for containing things like this, and so we were trying to get into the proper one. Meanwhile, we're just inhaling these fumes, and then even once we had it contained, we just lingered around for like 30 minutes in the fumes. We tried to get fans to blow it out, but apparently, per protocol, we were supposed to. But I'm hyped up on caffeine. I'm hyped up on migraine meds, and I'm feeling with it enough. But Gum, oh my god! Oh god, I'm so sorry, Gum. I did, because your Gumhead moniker is so, like, ingrained in me. But Forgettably Charming is nice too. I can't believe I haven't asked you yet. What does Forgettably Charming mean? Like, what's the story with that? Yarn is here! Yarn in the house! Yarn in the house, let's go! Hi, Yarn! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see everybody. Okay, let me catch up on stream really quick. Marcus says, I didn't know I completed any. I was actually thinking of making some new ones because I always forget. Well, guess what, Egg? I'm also going to be making a new one today. So we can do it together. And I do encourage anybody that there are some out-of-date ones that expired in May. So if anybody wants to renew their Dream Supreme form, I shall print it. I shall absorb it. I shall throw confetti on it. And Vangelis, thank you for your brain support. I do feel it. I feel the accumulative group energy happening. This hole too. Wait, yarn, what? What does that mean? This hole too? Saberlike says, I don't think forgiveness is the right word because that implies you're in the wrong somehow, and you seem to be the one most negative. Well, thank you, Saberlike. I say forgiveness in the way that, like, you know, you're spending your time here on the stream. You're spending your time of your precious day with me, and it matters to me to bring value to you, or at least good company. So if I'm somewhat cognitively like lava lampy and sloshed and just like not what I can be, it bums me out, bro. So for that, I apologize, you know, to be in any sort of decline. But I appreciate that, Saberlike. Kyle says, yeah, I definitely need to update mine. I have yours for, yeah, I was going to ask you about yours, Kyle. Forgettably Charming says, aka Gum, says, Forgettably Charming comes from a podcast where someone was drunk and trying to remember the title and kept messing up. And I saved it for my own podcast and never did it again. Dude, Forgettably Charming is such a good name. It's so charming. I'm like MF Doom. I have many monikers for different purposes. Dude, me too. I would say them all, maybe one day, but you gotta. Saberlike says, my achievement feels like another lifetime ago. Yeah, Saberlike, I was gonna ask you about yours as well to see if you have any updates, or if your Dream Supreme has changed, or if it's simply on the back burner for the time being. At the end of everything, I lost track of time. That's okay, you didn't miss anything yet. Saberlike says, you can be plenty good company while lost in a fog. Sometimes you need the good company too. Saberlike, you're so sweet. Thank you for your compassion and understanding. Vangel says, oh dang, I should update mine too. Yes! I was gonna ask you about yours. And the form actually has new features. At the bottom, you can upload a photo of yourself. In case I ever do like icons and some overlay thing for the live stream, I'll have a photo of you to like put as your icon. Also, it's just helpful to see a face when I'm looking at these. And then there's also a checkbox that's really important. To either give me permission to talk about your Dream Supreme on the live stream, or to, and you don't have to, like, some people, their Dream Supremes are private, and they don't want to talk about it publicly, and that's totally fine. So that's what that checkbox is. Or I think it says, like, what does it say? It says, oh yeah, it says, is it okay to share your Dream Supreme publicly on a live stream, for example, or say in a vlog? And so just make sure that you pay attention to that little box and let me know. And whatever your wish is, that's totally fine. Howdy at the end of everything. Have you ever made a Dream Supreme form? By the way, the Dream Supreme forms are on www.yolkness.com/Dream Supreme. The link is also in the bio. I will be filling my own Dream Supreme form a little later in the stream. So we will get to that. In the meantime, is everyone doing well? It's so nice to see everybody. I'm so happy. Yay! I know it's been a minute. This music is, getting it. I also might later in the stream kind of brainstorm with you guys that the dream day that we were talking about. It's not too late. My original goal was to finish the Audacity Curiosity Shop animation and website. You know, the Curiosity Shop that was going to be in my merch shop. That little, like, 3D hot air balloon I made with the little Audacity girl. I haven't finished that yet. My original idea was to finish that, to make a bunch of Dream Supreme Day merch and garb and adornments, and put them in the shop in case any of you Eggies wanted some. But I will just talk about how I'm making them later. And then, if you want, you can make some too. It actually would be cool to see everyone's individual, like, self-made dream merch. Not merch, dream... What's the right word for, like, ceremonial garb? It's the annual ceremonial garb. But yeah, we'll be talking about that later in the stream as well. I'm a little thirsty, egg. Okay. Mark says, I like the top of your outfit. Thanks. You want to see the fit, guys? It's a little summery. It's just a little pink pants, a little stripe, a little sailor crop top with a puff sleeve and a bow. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to put, like, a little bow here, but I couldn't find one, so there's that. Maybe one day I'll pimp this out. I do want to do like probably a YouTube video. I don't know about a stream, but like a maker video where it's like pimping, like confetti punkifying my wardrobe and just taking things like this and then adding embellishments on it and stuff. Okay, let me catch up. At the end of everything says, FYI, since I have inconsistent branding, I'm Sally in the Discord. Oh, thank God. Thank you for telling me. I didn't want to be rude and ask, but okay, at the end of everything. You know what? Let me make a note on, Sally, do I have a Dream Supreme form of yours? I don't know. But I'm Sally in the Discord and previously Satellites. Oh, you do. I did have one from you a while ago. I don't think I still do. I think, what the fuck? No way, I totally had one from you. Am I crazy? I thought I had one from you, right? A Dream Supreme form? What the fuck? Sorry, my brain is just glitching out. I have not done the form before. Oh, well, that answers that question. It's very intimidating, but I will eventually. No rush. And I hope to alleviate any sort of intimidation factor for you, as I fill one out today, too. And, you know, it can change. You might be pleased to know that many Eggy's Dream Supreme forms have changed. Like, Elsa submitted 2 or 3. And Mark has submitted a couple as they change. So do not be intimidated. It is a fluid and friendly system. And yeah. Okay, let me catch up here. Saberlike says, my Dream Supreme hasn't changed substantially yet. Currently planning and figuring out the next moves where I can, you know, actually walk. That's very important, I understand. Vangela says, I'm kinda hiding indoors due to being big rude heat wave in Toronto. Big rude heat wave. But otherwise surviving like a functioning organism. Hell yeah, look at you. Fucking thriving. I'm glad to hear it. Or did you say surviving? Oh, surviving. I assumed thriving. But you know what you gotta do? You're in survival mode, and a heat wave is nothing to mess with. We're anticipating major heat wave in LA this summer. It's probably gonna be pretty deadly. I imagine for homeless population. We're seeing posters on bus stops and stuff, training people to see signs of heat stroke. So it's gonna be apocalyptic. Maybe I should do like apocalyptic summer lookbook. Oh, there's a little finch staring at me out the window. He's so cute. He's just sitting on the roof with his little finch body. Anyway, Kyle says, past few days have been challenging, but today was pretty good. Has been pretty good. Nis, we're just happy. Oh, Nis, that's interesting. We're just happy to be all vibing together. Even if you're feeling a little slushy, we're here for it. Oh, I just realized my message was a little bit behind the stream. That's okay, Kyle. Thank you so much. And what's been going on for you that's been challenging? I'm glad to hear today has been good, though. Elsa made it! Elsa! Confetti to Elsa! Yeah! What's up, Egg? Nice to see you. Currently sewing my butt off for Suzacool. Dude, is that what the puppet is for? I just saw a glimpse of the puppet on Instagram. The purple kangaroo? I hope you're living your dream full out, Elsa. I have your Dream Supreme here, and I was actually going to ask you some questions about it. Egg Punk! Yarn says, you could always make Egg Punk. I could always make Egg Punk! And Superlex says, Elsa, usually people sew things onto stuff, not off. Saberlike. Oh, man. Holy moly. Okay. Kyle says... Gum says the world needs more Egg Punk. You're right, Gum, you're right! Thank you! I do. Okay, I'm gonna make... Dude, I'm making so many videos right now. I'm making so many videos. I'm doing a bunch of vlogs, like catching up. I got a car, and I've been having car adventures. I filmed 2 days of music video shoots. Just a lot of videos of painting. A lot of videos coming out. But I also want to make, like, this confetti punk style video that I had. And I should make a summer thing. I want to make a summer cellulite video about how to decorate your cellulite so you don't feel so self-conscious about it. You know? It's like that quote from Party Monster where it's like, even if you have a hunchback, honey, throw some glitter on it. Go dancing. It's like one of the most inspirational things I've ever heard. And that's my philosophy. If you have cellulite, if you're insecure about it in the upcoming summer, throw some glitter on it, honey, go dancing. You know? Anyway. Kyle says, Elsa, your sewing has been bomb this whole time. Oh, sorry. But I was driving and my phone was overheating and therefore lagging behind my quickie fingers. My quick fingies. Girl, drive. Just drive. It's okay. You don't need to text. I appreciate it though. That's so funny. It's so nice to see you guys. I hope you guys have been doing so well. Saberlike says, one thing about my current state, your weather has no impact on me. Your weather? Evangelist says, retaking the apocalypse aesthetic with joyous vibe would be probably a victory. I love the way you say things, Evangelist. And I want that as a quote on that video. Yarn says, my ultimate dream supreme will be accomplished in November, but I've pivoted from my original dream supreme due to my move, career change, and just spending time with my loved one. Confetti for your sweet love. I'm so happy for you guys. I want to hear more about this move in the house. Have you guys acclimated to your new house? But let me just read that again so I absorb it. What's happening in November, Yarn? And also career change. What are you doing now? Kyle says, yeah, going through a situationship breakup sort of situation, and it brought up some stuff that I thought I'd previously worked through. Just been trying to stuff as much confetti. Oh, Kyle. Oh, big confetti. Hold on. Confetti blast to your heart. I hope that contributes to the pile of confetti you've already been putting into your heart. Breakups, situationships, that shit is brutal. I'm so sorry to hear that you're going through that. I hope that it resolves in a way and inspires a growth spurt in your life and becomes less complicated. God, that sucks though. If you want to talk about it, we're all ears. Monochrome Aki, thanks for being here. Hello. You are doing your best, Egg. All the glitter and confetti, everyone. All the glitter and confetti. Thank you, Monochrome Aki. Everyone's been doing their best, huh? Even if it feels like we're not. Sibylline says, oof, Kyle, I'm sorry. Been there myself and it's no fun. It is no fun. God, I hate breakups so much. Kyle Smith says, but I'm happy and how I showed up throughout it, and I'm focusing on that. That's definitely something to note. You know, it's not easy not just collapsing into a void when your heart is broken. I'm sorry, Kyle. Elsa the Fool says, yes, the kangaroo is for the Susical too. Dress rehearsal is tomorrow, but opening night is Saturday morning. Holy shit, dude. Thanks, y'all. My internet is rough out here in rural Colorado. Holy shit, dude. Wow, so you just got there and you're already, I mean, what has it been, like a month or something? A few weeks? And you're already like on track to production release or like the first show. How do you feel about it? Do you feel ready? That's so amazing, dude. Elsa, you're just out there living your life, aren't you? Saberlike says, if this last year has taught me anything, is that sometimes we haven't worked through stuff to the extent we had thought. Oh my god, bro. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Yarn says, tis top secret. Everyone will find out in November. Ooh, very exciting. Okay. Secret. Everyone likes a sizzle. A secret sizzle. Well, confetti to you, Yarn. All the way up until November. Mark says, we need to send Kyle cat memes and kittens. This is true. This is so true. Vangel says, I've been total slug brain since I got back from the West Coast, but today is the day I rise like an eager, sweaty phoenix in this heat wave, y'all. An eager, sweaty phoenix. Wow. Sorry, I'm feeling some weird shit in my head right now. I feel like I'm in a weird fever dream. Elsa says, it's been 2 weeks. Oh my god. Maybe there's like, all of a sudden you see just a bunch of eggies pop up and they all hug you. And they'll like surround you and hug you. And I'll be there and I'll give you a VR hug too. You know? Just a eggy POV comfort video. You know? And we're just saying nice, sweet shit to you. Because that's how we feel. Marcus says, I just filled out the Dream Supreme form again. Marcus, excellent. Thank you for doing that. I look forward to reading it and cheering you on. Forgettably Charming says Yarn Dragon videos. Let's fucking go. It's about time. About time we see that big, beautiful brain in action. Also, Full says it's going well, just crazy fast pace. After the show, we get to design for a historical drama and then a dance. Holy shit, bro. A historical drama. That's gotta be so fun, huh? I imagine you're just like in a workroom with other people, just collaboratively brainstorming. That reminds me, guys, I was thinking of making a tab on the Discord for brainstorming. So, because I was reading, I think it was Porcelain Piggy, if I remember correctly. Let me just go back really quick. Give me 1 second. Oh, yes, here she is. Yes, her pronouns are she, her. I won't speak too much about it because she posted the Dream Supreme form before giving consent to talk about it. Actually, a couple of people mentioned this, so I'm not going to say specifically, but a couple of people did mention that one of the obstacles in between getting their Dream Supreme accomplished is getting distracted or hitting a wall with what they're writing creatively and feeling discouraged by getting a writer's block or something. I was thinking maybe a brainstorm tab. It would have to be a brainstorm tab, and then you know how you can have the sub tabs? I think it would be good to have brainstorm tab, and then everyone, you know how like Barkwater has his own tab, I think under the Dream Supreme form? Like that for everyone's, I'm not sure if I'm making any sense. Brainstorm tab, everyone has their own sub tab of if they want. And if you're stuck on something creatively, you can open the floor and maybe we can just listen to you talk, you know? I find that it's or if you want suggestions, a third person perspective, sometimes it's so useful to just talk your story out to somebody, talk your plan out to somebody, and they just bounce things off, you know? So, I don't know what you guys think about that. Elsa says, it's been going crazy. Oh, yeah, I just read that. Elsa, that's so amazing. I love seeing everyone's projects, by the way, in the Discord. Even if I'm unable to be fully present, I try, anytime anything pops up, I try to just take a look. Virgil says, oh yeah, brainstorm tab. Whoever wants to make a thread inside there. Yes, exactly. I'm so sorry, I'm still trying to figure out the Discord thing. I do want to organize it a little bit more somehow. Yeah. Okay, so we will do brainstorm tab. Let me make a note here. You know what? This pen is lame. I need a good pen. Stream. Okay, brainstorm tab. Sorry, 1 second. Do you guys want to see something funny? I don't know if I can actually show you. I have a mini mohawk now. I have to part my hair far over this way to avoid it. Usually I part my hair a little bit more like right here, but when I do, all the hair in this line has snapped off because I bleached it too much. So I have like this tall hairs all up and down here and a mini mohawk all the way up. You can see a little bit poke out the back right here. My little sprouts. You see? Yeah, my hair just keeps breaking off. So sad. Oh well. At least I have some left. I really thought it was all gonna just fall off. Okay. Gotta step out. Signal isn't strong enough to hold the stream. But if you ever want to make some egg punk, I have a guitar now too. Oh, you mean music, Gum. Also, what? Guitar? What do you mean? But okay, I understand. No worries. So nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you and Yarn are doing fabulously. Okay, Kyle's got a skedaddle. Thanks for being here, Kyle. And I hope, you know, big confetti restoration to your heart. And I hope this transition period for you goes smoothly and brings you new things. New versions of yours. New strengths. Mini Hawk. Mohawk gang. Oh, Yarn, do you have a mohawk too? Okay, guys. So, let me go ahead and get to this. So, the first thing, and let me see if anybody else is here that's on the list. Yarn says Gum made a guitar out of a stick, guitar strings, and some hanger nails. What the fuck? I want to see. That sounds crazy. It's punk as hell. Okay. So, Alexander the Flounder, I do need... You know what? Let's do this. Yeah, no, we're gonna do this first. I'm gonna go through the updates and ask you guys about them, and then I'll fill one out for myself. Cynthia is not here. Elsa, are you still with us? Barkwater, you made it! The only thing you've missed so far is just generally catching up. I have everyone's Dream Supremes here. And so we're just going to go over everyone's Dream Supremes, get proper updates, and then I'm going to fill out a Dream Supreme form on the live stream to show all the eggs who haven't filled one out what it looks like, to not be afraid. And then we're probably going to talk about the Dream Day and Dream Day garb. And then we're probably going to be done. Yarn says, I can share a pic later, or make him send you a pic later with the nails. Awesome, please do. Saberlike says, reminder that Peter Gabriel is the only person to have ever successfully pulled off a reverse mohawk. What the fuck is a reverse mohawk? Oh, Elsa. Okay, great. Elsa's here. So, Elsa has two. This one is completed. So I did want to congratulate you, Elsa. Is it satisfying to you to see that... Oh, you can't see it, huh? It says here, number 1 is to finish the puppet and compete in a masquerade at Anime Boston. You did it, right? Fucking... hold on. Fucking boom. Your second goal on your initial Dream Supreme was to make a 4-garment line for a fashion show in May, which we all know came out fucking stellar. Big confetti boom to you. Just big boom. The third one was to figure out where I am moving in August. Stay in Boston, move to California, or somewhere else? Have you figured that out? What's the update with that? The goal that you were focusing on was to finish your puppet, and you did it, Egg. I can't even imagine the physical labor, the focus, the dedication, the neck aches you must have gone through to accomplish that goal, but your puppet was so stunning, and you got an award for it. So, I'm gonna hit you with one more boom. Just big boom. The obstacles that you were not afraid of overcoming, but the obstacles that were in your way were your sleepiness, lack of patience, anxiety, and crazy Boston traffic and parking. But none of that stopped you. None of it did. You got everything done. You are big and powerful and full of confetti. Okay. Elsa says, yes, I am staying in Boston with a friend. We found a sick apartment. That's so exciting. To go to a new city. Or you're going to go to a new city. To have an apartment with your friend, dude. I'm gonna have to send you some artwork or something if you want for your apartment. To celebrate the time. Big boom. Just big boom to you. But you also had a second form. And I am talking about this on stream because Elsa did confirm that it's okay to share her Dream Supreme. And if that changes, Elsa, let me know. If you don't want me to go in detail about this, let me know. It's totally fine. I will respect that. Elsa says, thank you. The friend who I built it with is here listening as well. What up, Kay? You know what? Kay gets big confetti too. Big confetti to Kay. What up, Kay? Thanks for being Elsa's homie. So, the second form Elsa filled out, it was due June 2nd. So, let's see. The first goal was to make and post a YouTube video that you are proud of. The second goal was to successfully find and move into a new apartment by August. The third goal was to find confidence in yourself through therapy, travel, career, and friendly networking. And I wanted to ask you, Sweet Egg, how is that going? Is the apartment, was that what you were talking about in Boston? That is difficult, right? I think Peachy Egg. She's working on a big animation that I actually did voice acting for, but it's such a long marathon of a goal for her that it's hard for her to stay on task because she gets distracted by side goals But the slow burn, the long haul is difficult. I mean, I haven't even finished that fucking My Bad music video from a few years ago, and I will finish it one day. I just keep getting distracted and inventing new shit to do, like the painting and the Audacity and the fucking mask thing and everything. So yeah, Elsa, is the new apartment that you were looking for by August, is that the one with Kay in Boston? And I mean, I know this was due by June 2nd, like your personal goal was June 2nd, and the focus that you wanted was, I want to make YouTube content, I've deleted Instagram off phone, will no longer be distracted. And I know that's probably changed, right? Because, I mean, you moved to Colorado, you're doing plays, you're just out there living life. And I think that it's amazing to have written down your target. It's like that saying, aim for the moon, land among the stars, you know? Because you're doing so many other things, you know? Dream Supremes wind and turn and take detours, take scenic routes. So if anybody feels like they set a goal and they weren't able to necessarily meet their focus, that's okay. That's okay. We're playing. We're playing in the game of life. And we must not beat ourselves up. Dylan Pate made it! Oh yeah, you're a Colorado egg, huh? Yeah, we have a Colorado egg. Mark says to Elsa, I had a friend in Atlanta Studios who's a director of design, but she retired last year. Your work is so good, I think she would have given you the job for movie work. Oh, I bet. Elsa says, internet dropped for a second. Yes, well, move in after we leave Colorado. I started the YouTube video and haven't quite finished it since I've been busy, but hopefully this month still. That's still fucking amazing, dude. Like, okay, check that out. Your Dream Supreme takes a little bit of a twist. It's flexible, though, because we show up for ourselves. We are kind and compassionate for ourselves. And your goal is still, I mean, you're doing so much, but, that's awesome. So you got your number 2 of your Dream Supreme done. Successfully find and move into a new apartment by August. And you were working on your YouTube video. God, Elsa, your YouTube videos, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so amazing. Well, thanks for sharing, Elsa. Thanks for letting me absorb your Dream Supremes. And Saberlike says, shoot for the moon. If you miss, at least you still have a gun. Y'all are silly. Ports and Piggy I don't think is here, so we will follow up on that. She actually accomplished a lot of her Dream Supremes, so we were going to celebrate that. But this is Kyle. Kyle had to bounce, huh? Elsa also says, that is so awesome about your Atlanta friend. I thought about moving to Atlanta a few years back for the movie industry over there, but ultimately decided not. I didn't know Atlanta has a movie industry. That's interesting. Kyle also completed his Dream Supreme pretty well. He still has, I think, 2 goals left on his Dream Supreme. But he accomplished his goal of graduating college, which is huge. So, fuck it. Let's go. Let's fucking go with that. And Mabe, I don't think Mabe is here. But if she was, I need to follow up with her on her dream. Let's see. Oh, Marcus, yeah. So Marcus's first goal. I don't know if you want me to talk about it, Marcus, so I won't just volunteer to talk about it. But I did want to... You have 2 listings here. Posts. 2 pages. Let me find the other one. Please hold. Sorry, please hold. There it is. Marcus, are you still here? Is it okay if I talk about your Dream Supreme? And if not, that's totally fine. I will hold. It's so amazing. Like, I feel so grateful to be able to... that you guys would share your dreams with me. You know? It's so inspiring. And I just want to do whatever I can for each of you in any way to help with anything. You know? Not that you need me to, but it's just so inspiring. I had a client the other day who came in, and she is like an 80-plus-year-old actress, and she's just now starting to seriously pursue her acting career. She's done acting before, but she's at 80-something years old, having to figure out how to memorize all these lines and film herself and submit to different, what's it called? Give me 1 second. 1 second, please. Sorry about that, eggs. But yeah, so this 80-year-old woman, and so she wanted me to show her how to create videos on her MacBook and how to upload them to YouTube and how to make a YouTube channel, and her just seeing her make a practice video in front of me and seeing her just put in all of her confetti and effort was so inspiring, you know? And it's just so sweet to me. It's so precious to see people pursue their what is meaningful to them, to try to see something within themselves and defy the odds and overcome things within themselves. And because in that pursuit, it's evident that we all kind of feel small. Like, I could see the insecurity in her struggle. And in that moment, you see them almost as like a little kid. I see the little girl in her, looking for permission, trying to feel validated, and trying to be brave. And I see that in all of us as well, myself included. So reading all this, I just feel like I get a glimpse into the silent language of your heart and your mind. And I thank you guys. Marcus says, we can talk about all of them. Transparency really helps me be accountable. That's beautiful, Marcus. I feel the same way. Okay, gladly. Mark says, Elsa, some people prefer to plays or not do anything in public. Okay, so he's talking to Elsa there. So Marcus's initial goal was to maintain a healthy sleep schedule, make the absolute most of each day, which is such an amazing, fulfilling goal to have. The second goal was to research and potentially apply to university, ? The third goal was to finally film and record some kind of content, sketches or podcasts. This was submitted in March, and then the goal he was focusing on was keep improving my mental health via sleeping, eating, and exercising. The blocks he was feeling was mental blocks, like lack of motivation, but also getting demotivated when I hear about others' achievements, as it makes me feel like I'm so far behind. So he really was having to overcome so much. It's so much of the mind too, like the navigation of like our placement among this group and trying to believe in yourself, you know, trying to build a structure. It's so hard to like get enough sleep and eat well and walk and stuff. All these basic tenets that are so important. So it's such a noble goal that he had. Then, as we all know in the Discord, a major life swoop happened to Marcus. Major life fucking sideswept. And I think things changed for him. I think it rattled, you know, it kind of reset the foundation. And he had to kind of start over. But then he submitted a second goal. A second goal he submitted in May. The first one was the Dream Supreme. There's like 3 goals that you submit. The first one is write at least 1 sentence a day. The second one is spend an hour outside every day. The third was to start to practice yoga. But the goal he was focusing on was writing. And he said the obstacles he was going to have to overcome is I'd never written before or even created anything, so it's hard to get the motivation or focus. Now, the thing that I really want to celebrate you for, Marcus, is that in this group of eggs, I mean, we've all seen it. You posted sketches, you posted a poem, and we got to see a glimpse of your writing. Like, you were actually writing, and you actually drew. What's the proper word? Drawn? Drewed? Drawn? You drawed? I don't know. But that's what I wanted to acknowledge. I don't know if you know you accomplished that. Your goal was to write. And I know it says write at least one sentence a day. But sometimes, again, the route changes. But your actual targeted goal of writing, exclamation point, you did it, dude. You fucking wrote a poem and you posted it. And you drew me, and it's so flattering and so cute. Did you know that you accomplished that goal, Egg? Marcus says, this is the first time I've ever pursued any dreams of mine. So thank you for all pushing and inspiring me, Marcus. That's so fucking amazing. That's so fucking amazing. I bet it felt... How did it feel when you wrote your poem, Marcus? And was it difficult to write it? How was that process for you? Saberlike says, ugh, I feel you on the sleep schedule stuff. Sucks waking up at 2 p.m. knowing you only got 5 hours of sleep. That's so brutal. Oh, that's such a doom spiral. Elsa says to Mark, I just got here for a summer contract job at the theater camp, but I love it here. Nature's wonderful. Alvin Chipmunks live on the porch, on my porch. Yeah, Colorado is beautiful. The altitude is a bit strange. I tried to go swimming in a pool when I visited my brother in Colorado, and I didn't even consider altitude. I wasn't even underwater, and I couldn't breathe. I was like, why can't I not breathe? I'm just doggy paddling. What the fuck? Evangelist says, legit growth. Actually doing and sharing stuff at Marcus. Straight the fuck up. Straight the fuck up. Straight up. Marcus says, I didn't know. I write more than a sentence a day. Do you seriously? Do you really? That's fucking amazing. Then you did actually accomplish what you set your mind to do. God! That's so... Oh no, I dropped the thing. But big confettis to Marcus. You're amazing, Marcus. Life is only improving. Isn't that great? Sometimes it's easy to feel left behind or feel like you're missing out on life. But when you have an accomplishment like that, you realize like, oh, I'm actually moving forward. I'm making beneficial progress. And that's amazing. You're crafting your chops. And I look forward to seeing what you write next. Marcus says, it was very easy to write, but to actually complete something was hard. There were so many ideas. It's tricky to just focus on one. Oh, I bet. That is difficult, right? The process of elimination and simplifying things and focusing. But that's awesome that you have a reservoir of things that you want to write about. What are you working on anything now? Or are you just still practicing, just writing every day? Look at you, you blooming writer. I could see it now. I think it's quite a romantic character trait. Like, to think of Marcus, the man from this exclusive UK island, this poet on these gloomy shores, you know? Trying to find purpose and meaning, and I think it's very inspiring, Marcus. Isn't it funny? We all are characters. Not in the sense that we're fake, but we're all... I could see a movie about each and every one of you guys. I can see you each as main characters. I can see Marcus as like a Wes Anderson movie. Like a very slice of life with heavy psychological undertones. And just like quaint humor. Very dry humor, probably. Every one of us. I mean, Elsa, if I can see a movie. Every one of you guys. Okay, well, thanks for letting me share, Marcus. Saberlike says, I started reading The Artist's Way, and it says to write 3 pages when you get up. Can be anything, even just 3 pages if I don't have anything to write, but do it every day. That's a good idea. Especially if you want to be a writer, huh? It's funny how it's just simple things like that can really would probably underestimate the action of that and its effects on your life, but I imagine it's very good. And so Mark, is it okay if I... Okay, I do see that you said it's okay to share. If that has changed, let me know. Saberlex says it's supposed to help clear out blocks and engage your artistic brain, but I haven't tried it yet. Oh yeah, I bet it would be so great. You know what? I'm probably gonna start that. In the fall, I have this romantic idea of writing my comic book in that chair I bought. Did I show you it before? That chair right there. Where's my arm? This chair? With my little Nintendo coffee table. That's my romantic idea. And my little vision for myself that I will start in the late summer and fall. So maybe I will do that writing 2-3 pages a day thing. Maybe alongside any other writers in the group, we can grow in that way together. Marcus says, I'm mostly writing interesting sentences or rhymes, and then if I feel the inspiration, I build from the initial idea. That's so fun! You're just building this reservoir of, like, creativity. That's so fucking fun. I can't reorganize them, so I think I need to get, like, a binder with, like, 3 holes or something. I wanted to make a special, like, fake leather bound with, like, gold engraving. I've been looking into how to make that. I think because it needs to be an epic book of dreams, you know? Saberlick says, the book says people who aren't even in any sort of artistic pursuit see great benefit. I can imagine. Just being articulate with your thoughts. Just being in conversation with your own self. And to see yourself reflected in a creative way that you wouldn't have imagined useful before. I can see the benefit that would have to anybody. In fact, that makes me think about the loved ones in my life, how much it would be great to see that from them. Dylan says, art creates art, and it can take on a body of its own that you are just curating. My brain just full stalled. Hold on. Art creates art, and it can take on a body of its own that you are just curating art. For some reason, I cannot process that. You know what I'm saying? Art creates art, and it can take on a body of its own that you are curating. A body of its own that you're curating. I think I understand, and I agree. Saberlex says it's called morning papers. That's so cute! Morning papers. I love that. Marcus says, starting with waking up early and refreshed every day really helps the creativity. I even went to sleep before midnight last night. Let's fucking go. That ties right back in. That circles on back to your first goal of, getting enough sleep and taking care of yourself. So that's amazing to hear. I'm so glad you're doing okay, Marcus. I think all of us were kind of like, our hearts were hurting for you. So Mr. Mark, his pronoun is Eggy. Love that. Same. Mark's, he has listed 6 goals. He's very, very, has a lot of dreams as well. I relate to that. Number 1, publish Days in Days with Joe Exotic. 2, finish writing the other 2 books in the trilogy by the beginning of August. 3, negotiating with my book manager and other team members to perfect the other books. They also need to write articles in magazines, newspapers, blogs to promote pre-sales. The goal with pre-sales is to reach at least 1,000 pre-sales and sales for each book within 5 to 8 months. Number 4, begin working on quote-unquote high art, paintings and other tangible arts to get put into galleries. Number 5, finish epidemiology master's degree and pre-med courses. Number 6, volunteer with hospice and do other charity work to improve the community and make new friends, because sick people often need friends more than anyone. The number 1 goal he was working on was to finish writing the Days and Days book trilogy. The obstacles he'll have to overcome: depression. Every medication I take makes me hallucinate sad face. His due date is July 25th. As we all know, Mark just got his book printed. It was like a tester, right? Like the proofing book. I forgot what it's called. But you have a copy of your book, The Days in Days with Joe Exotic, right? So where are you with all your goals, mister? How's it feeling for you? By the way, big fucking confetti to your book. That was so amazing to see. You know, to write a whole book. You kidding me? And I don't know if I think I have another one. I think I have another one. No, that's the only one. And again, this is to Mr. Eggy Mark. Mark says it has 2 errors, so it's being fixed by the formatter. Oh, interesting. What are the errors? How does it feel to have completed your book, Mark? That's so amazing. This music is so nice, isn't it? I'm just using a copyright free playlist. Mark says my friend Kolya is excited because he's in it. That would be exciting. Well, Mark, so your goal by the 25th of July is to finish the Writing Days and Days book trilogy. So there's 2 other books that you need to write, right? But right now you're still focusing on the finishing of 1. Do you want to update your Dream Supreme, or do you feel like do you feel like you're still on task? Mark says, I feel crushed to finish the next books. Oh, I feel rushed to finish the next books. Is that because of the due date that you wanted? Because, you know, that can always change. I do that all the time. You guys know for fucking sure. So many times. I'm like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and I'll do one thing out of the list. That's just the way it goes. That's the game I play with myself. Siblex says his music has been excellent. Very dreamy. No shit on Macadamia. No shade taken, dude. The fact that you guys keep showing up to this live stream with Macadamia playing in the background is insane. That's so funny. I'm so sorry. Out of here. Aww. I finished that playlist, but I really liked it. I'm just gonna play it again. Perfect. Mark, so you need to finish what for school? The books? You go to 2 different schools. Also, Marcus, I know that in your first, and I am speaking to Marcus, not Mark, to Marcus. I know in your first goal, you said something that demotivates you is feeling left behind. Do you feel like an accomplished egg now? Because I think you're a solidified poet now. You're a writer now. Do you feel among the eggs? Because you always have been. But I know it's all how you feel, right? Mark, though, says, also, I need to help promote the book since I declined the publisher for an indie deal with Barnes & Noble. If I sell the 1,000 books, I can get it into stores. Barnes & Noble said they would promote it and advertise for me. Oh, wow, dude, that's fucking amazing. Oh, well, I'm definitely going to pick up a book. You can count me in. I wonder if it would help you promote your book to do, like, cinematic sit-downs where you're just reading interesting parts of the book. And then, you know, having the title, like, pre-sale date, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of, like, if you make it short clips, like 30 seconds. Under 1 minute, for sure. That's what the algorithm on almost all platforms prefer. Sal says, I love Macadamia, though. We listen to it on a loop. And you have been. And Saberlight says, Macadamia is a part of the brand now. Thank you, guys. I will probably have to make an EP just of the songs, like the intro song. I do need to finish those songs. I do still have the dream, eventually, of making the EP called Sweet Town, which is just like me, the synth, the loop pedal, vocals, kalimba, drum kit. It's totally different than the other songs I made. But I'll do that eventually. That's what Macadamia and the intro song to this live stream is for. Or from. Marcus says, I certainly feel like I'm getting there, but I think I've always been destined to be more of an outsider within communities, but I feel so inspired by everyone's creativity. Wherever you feel comfortable to orbit in this group is A-okay, Mr. Marcus. A-okay. You know? you know, it makes me think of the solar system and how every planet has its perfect placement. I'm sure Pluto feels like an outsider. I'm sure Pluto would feel like an outsider, especially since it got demoted to not a planet. But I also think that's where I feel safest, where I operate best. And that's okay, because somebody's got to be on the outside orbit, you know? I'm comfortable there too. But I'm so glad, Marcus, that you feel like you're getting there, because you are solidified in my mind as a writer. I see it. I see the vision. There's no going back. You're a writer now. Mark says, I probably need help with the ad clip. If anyone has advice, your creative advice is welcome. Here's my advice, Mark. Create a format.